welcome to Chapter 2 of the Stanley the Honey Badger Chronicles, brought to you by Action Figure Therapy. Now let's recap the previous chapter. Stanley the Honey Badger was discovered in 2004 at a Janjaweed weed camp in sub-Saharan Africa. Upon returning to AFT HQ, physiological tests showed that he was born sometime in the 1940s. And it turned out that he was a gift from Nazi tank commander Erwin Rommel to Adolf Hitler that was sent to Hitler right before Rommel was ordered to commit suicide for treason. Hitler handed Stanley and his twin siblings over to 3 Nazi scientists to be experimented on in hopes of creating the world's greatest genetically altered killing machines. The first thing Nazi scientists did was enhance Stanley's digestive system so that his body could derive a full day's nutrition from discarded objects found on any city street, such as coffee grounds, cigarette butts, and food wrappers. This enhancement produced some additional unexpected side effects. First, it slowed Stanley's aging process to an almost complete standstill. Hence, the little bastard looks as good today as he did back when Ginger Rogers was still considered a pretty hot piece of ass. And it allowed for the consumption of the aforementioned cigarette butts to give Stanley a momentary burst of superhuman or super badger strength, making him almost completely invincible for a short duration of time, but also packing one hell of a hangover afterwards. It also gave his feces the properties of a rather potent plastic explosive and made his fur flame retardant, if not completely fireproof. In addition to genetic enhancements, Stanley also received a battery of small arms, heavy weapons, and hand-to-hand combat training that we may or may not have had the budget to include additional drawings of in this video. The training and stress tests that Stanley received would have killed any normal human or honey badger, but Stanley came through unscathed. And immediately, he began plotting his escape and the rescue of his brother, sister, and mother wherever they might be. His dad was a whole different story, and we'll get to that later down the road. But yeah, Stanley had big plans. But unfortunately, so did Hitler. Dun dun dun!